EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with their opponents. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look...
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Malik Jackson, the 6'5" D tackle with a sack. Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early second and long. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 7-yard gain that gets him back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They go play action with Hurts. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and the line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack.
22-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 22. He'll throw from the gun. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. That one is caught by Hunt. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up second.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, it was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Mayfield on play action. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
I got shoot this side. I got shoot this side. We got 3. We got 3.
Play fake. Mayfield gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
3rd down and 12.
They go play action. Mayfield. Dancing to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Terrence Brooks with a pick. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
And a short gain down to about the 33.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
The Browns D locked in on 3rd down, brings up 4th.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Makes the score.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. From the gun, Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Darius Slay on the coverage.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Here we go. 49's the Mike. Watch 49.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
It's now 2nd and 10.
And just 1 tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this 1st quarter. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. On to the 2nd from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football. They're looking at 3rd and 10. And Mayfield just getting the play off. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Brandon Graham in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
He was brought down.
It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
Yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Now Sanders. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory.
Sanders.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 48-yard line.
They'll run. It's Sanders. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
First down, Eagles.
Now a carry for Sanders. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brought down by Denzel.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. They'll run with Sanders. And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown.
Touchdown.
Miles Sanders with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
Makes the score Eagles 10, Browns nothing.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
22-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield flushed out right. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup there.
3 at the 45-yard line.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. Escapes the sack. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. The former #1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
3rd and 14.
Throwing is Hurts. And that is incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Yeah, this is away, and I don't think Landry will get a chance to return here. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot.
13-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Mayfield off the play fake. Open man is Higgins. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
They wound up getting nothing out of that 2nd down completion, so now here's 3rd and 10. Mayfield. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The lake effect snow set to continue for the second half of action as we are back underway. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down.
To pick up the 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Eagles' 23-yard line.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and he's going to take this close to the first down markers. He stopped at the Eagles' 18-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. And that's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get him into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
And the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
2nd down, here's Hurts. Flush to his right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Myles Garrett able to record his 5th sack of the season. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this 2nd half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the 1st half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the 1st half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Mayfield now. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down, the grounding call. Mayfield to throw it. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Eric Harris who picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They run it again with Chubb. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line.
4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
Mayfield with the
call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
48-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Browns 3.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Mayfield looks to throw, escaping the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 34-yard line. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
34-yard line.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. The Browns on 3rd down, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
Browns.
Throwing, Mayfield. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. It's Eric Harris who picks it. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 30, 10, touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, 99 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
4-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The Browns on third down. Just one conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 9. Over the middle to Beckham. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. First down, Cleveland. Mayfield to Beckham.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Brandon Graham, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. To the right side, and he's got Landry, complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Back at the 20-yard line.
Mayfield on play action. He'll buy some time right. Sideline throw, that's caught by Landry. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down. 4th down, Mayfield. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. 1st down, Mayfield. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Oh, a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain there of 30 big ones. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Eagles' 14-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield eluding the pressure right. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Jarvis Landry, Pro Bowl wideout, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Check cross.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Eagles defense able to hold. And they'll indeed take a knee. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They'll run with Sanders. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Another run with with Sanders. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Landry now on the return. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A good return there, 17 yards. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Mayfield. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Trying to get it to Landry there, and now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Tie it right, tie it right. Hey, we got three, three down.
Now Mayfield. He's going to let it fly. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.